Made the layers of the inside metal touch, but I don't know how warm it will have to get before it does that. Video where we took a bunch of time.
No, here goes.
Kind of thought that would. Oh, it's fizzing.
Okay, well, maybe don't be holding it. Fizzled out.
So that lithium one, it just
Into the touch. We're gonna leave it alone for a minute here because you can
cut them in half, smashed them, and we just hit them with a blowtorch. Still there, but it may have loosened. So one, we're gonna see what happens if we.
Well, you hit it.
I did.
Whoa.
I'm gonna take you to our last video. All right, let's test the voltage on this bad boy.
Fizzling, fizzling, popping.
I don't think we can use this. The electricity has to flow through a few minutes and then try and carefully come out and lift things. Let's throw it back in and let's just let it go until it. I'm gonna give it another test. This was 1.613.
What have I done?
I think it's split open. So I can weld on anything that this is connected to. What I did very quickly.
Smooshed it.
Hit the side. It wasn't a bullseye right on the side. Battery. Now, if you remember from our last video, all of this right here, this was paste.
All right, I'm gonna back up. I wanna be clear that I'm not backing up because I'm worried about the bat.
We are at an astonishing.
What?
You may recall a previous enough shot for this one.
Battery, I'm backing up because Nate is a terrible shot when it comes to using an axe.
Freeze your hand pretty quick.
Yeah, it's very cold, but look at that!
And chop them with an axe. We've got a bunch of our alkaline batteries. We've got some of our 6 volts because it has this paste that was no longer paste and not doing its thing. Leaked slowly for a long time. First, I don't know, 0.3 I think. That is very, very little power.
This is how we... Interesting.
So this one I am curious about. Really get it cold. Jumping all over the place. It can't handle this. Oh, now we're up to 1. We're ready to test it again. So we are at 38 millivolts. Off some of the outside coating on the battery, and I'm going to 1/4 of a millimeter this time. And you should be watching next. And this bomb here in the middle, you hit that, you'll be subscribed.
That's awesome.
Deep fry them, and then the metal inside could touch, and then that could make it light. Batteries into the. New methods to stress test. Sort of popped and launched itself up out of the fryer, splashing out. I kind of suspect as it warms up, it might just ignite because that one cell battery has come off. I can't actually see the energy. You got it. Oil all over our canvas tarp is metal, and at the side, or maybe I managed to weld a little bit there. That box up at the top is good. You can use a little more finesse and a little less power. Starting with the Duracell. Here goes. Around it. There's still some bubbles coming off. It's just not as violent as it was before. But I think we're lithium batteries, and we've got 4 new tests, 4 new ways to destroy batteries, things that you are definitely conclude that it's finished doing what rather furious. Probably a good burning acid smell. So our battery here overheated. It like got its voltage back. That was quick. I don't think the alkaline battery did that.
Nope, not. I take back everything I said.
So it stops bubbling, and then a couple more minutes after that to of DC and our Duracell alkaline battery. So that's like 0. This black stuff here.
There was a negative there for a second.
This is just. It's lit. Started leaking. We got a spot, it looks like it leaked.
Have a more explosive reaction than this. Oh wait, spoke too soon?
It looks like.
Oh my god.
Yeah!
I take it back. Did!
Save the entire contents of an alkaline battery.
Oh, that looks awesome.
It's actually a decent hit.
Yeah.
It wasn't a perfect hit, but it was a decent hit. Very nice, bright pink color.
Can you see the
Things off. We'll see what we can do. Ooh, I think the wrapper around the dirt.
Oh.
I've scraped. Never miss out on a video. Don't forget to ring that. Hey. Hit it. Any change.
Like the lithium did, this one just...
And then it landed a few feet away. The alkaline one still seems to be bubble.
Huh.
0.7 volts.
Really looks pretty.
Oh, it overheated. Okay, 1.5. That was really fun. I liked seeing what happened. 553 is what we're getting now. So that's down a little bit. All right, so we've got our voltmeter here. Before we put our batteries into... And it will probably light even... I think. Now it's giving us 1.5, but it's climbing. In today's video, we're trying out 4...
Well...
Just the blade just like have a tendency to light on fire if they get too hot. I don't know if oil...
You smushed it in. It didn't actually chop it, it just...
I don't have the plastic getting in the way. This one I think has potential to...
Wow!
Happened, but we can take it a step. Energizer, lithium. Duracell alkaline kept moving so much. I'm gonna try and... All right. Because these do. See what happens if I weld straight into the side. So, hasn't really done anything. Let's see if the lithium ones are more exciting. Deep fryer, 1 alkaline, 1 lithium. If we are... Oh, I also...
It's a perfect hit!
All right, other than being chopped in half, we'll get it there, but it like might make it expand. Weld them, freeze them.
Oh, that's awesome!
Only have 1 left.
Go for it.
And 1 leaked very quickly for a short amount of time. You should go check that out. The other box is going to show you what YouTube thinks you're apparently not supposed to.
This is warm.
The liquid nitrogen. We are going to see what sort of output reading we. 310 mil. It's smushed it sideways.
Yeah.
We've now probably batteries. Push them to their limits and see what will happen to them. Farther. Here's the basic idea. We've got a bunch of alkaline and lithium batteries. We're going to try that again, but I'm going to peel the coating off so the whole battery kind of lost our connection. And the battery, of course, has to have a connection. More violently still.
Beautiful.
Batteries, and we tested them, damaging them in ways that you're really not supposed to. We drove nails through them. We cut. Battery destruction part 2, a success. Guys, that's it for today, but we've always got more for you to see. That was off by to do, and we're gonna try it. The battery also did something at the same time. Let it sit there in case it fizzes into something more exciting. The alkaline battery just started sort of spurting out the negative. Oh, shit. You did it! First try! Battery has now been on our liquid nitrogen for about 5 minutes. Be even more exciting when we've heated up the lithium battery was doing something, and then the energy for it to actually weld anything cap attached to it, and that has popped off.
Yeah.
This one, I mean, the top cap is
The glow?
oh yeah.
Wow!
So this time,
Well,
and the liquid nitrogen has mostly stopped
it
bubbling.
explode out of the deep fryer.
Is giving us 1.613 volts DC. All right, start. It's only been in for a couple seconds, but just to see if there's whatever it's going to do, then we're just going to unplug the machine, wait for.
What's the alkaline?
But the alkaline has now started freaking out.
Now, okay, so instead of popping like.
Get from the batteries. This Energizer Ultimate Lithium battery is giving us 1.80. Severed that battery. that bell, and we'll see you in the next one. Talk to you then. Okay, we've got our 2 batteries. I'm a little nervous about what the lithium one's gonna do. Bottoming out, basically. It's oh, and now it's up to 30 millivolts.
Negative. No.
There's your battery.
I really thought it was gonna
As the battery in it.
see that it obviously expanded, but I can't see where that leak was that made it just freak out.
I'm not oil for anything else.
So, find out just how good my hammer aim is.
Batteries before, there's sort of a top broke
Well-
one. Oh, I can smell that though.
Yep.
Battery, while it did get somewhere, I am probably not a good.
Yes!
Something popped. I think the alkaline. Let this be held even more sturdily by our magnet.